absolutely hate my roommate. I hate him with a passion. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. I have tried to kick him out before and it hasn't worked, so this time I'm actually kicking his ass out. So, bye bye! To say, or say to tell everyone what he's been doing that's been so annoying is that he moved in with my fiance and I uh, a couple months ago, and we thought it was he's actually my fiance's best friend, and we thought it was going to be a really good idea. He was really nice about everything, and so when we moved in, it was actually kind of weird because, like, with the dishes, everything was his and ours. Everything was separate. Like, uh, the left half of, like, all the cabinets in the kitchen were filled with his cups, his plates, his silverware, everything. And then my fiance and I just had pretty much everything else to our um, to the to the kitchen. And it was really actually kind of aggravating because we have a two-bedroom apartment, and it's actually a pretty good size apartment, and he has the smaller of the two bedrooms, but he like took over the living room, which our dining room and the living room are attached to our kitchen and our dining room are attached to our living room. So there's like no space to do anything without, you know, being in the living room, pretty much. Without, we couldn't do anything without like ignoring him or like without him, period. So he was starting to be a real jerk about. It started with really small things like the dishes. We had asked him since it's been a while since he had done the dishes, like, hey, John, can you do the dishes? And he would say, oh, yeah, sure. And then later, after I would leave to go to work, he would bitch to my fiance about how I wouldn't clean up after myself, how the dishes never got done, how he had to do all the cleaning around the house when I had three I have three jobs. My fiance has two jobs, and guess who's sitting at home with no job? That's right, my roommate. So he has been able to pay. He's been paying rent, but because of his his unemployment, my fiance and I had decided not to charge him for anything else, just rent. And it got to the point of I would go out with him because again he has no car, so guess who gets to drive him around? Me. Um, so him and I would take him out to go shopping, and he would spend about $500 easily on just crap. I mean, clothes that he already had, brand new iPhones. Um, he got a brand new PS3, brand new games, everything. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, where's this guy getting all this money? And he can't pay us an extra 20 bucks to help out with at least internet, which he uses all the time. So I called him out on it, and he got really pissed off. So I decided to say, you know what, no. If you're just going to pay rent, fine. You can sit in your room and do nothing. You can't take a shower, you can't turn on the lights, nothing. You can sit in your room. That's about it. We'll have the living room, we'll do whatever we want. And it got to the point where he was he was such an asshole about everything. Like, he would start fights with my fiance just to start a fight. If something would go wrong, how dare anyone else be happy? We went out shopping one day, and my fiance and I were really excited because we were thinking about or we were thinking about moving to a different state. And everything was good until he got a phone call. I don't remember what it was, but he got really down, and it was a bad phone call, and it made him really sad. And then he turned to me and says, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do if your grandparents or something get sick and you need to fly home? What are you going to do for money? And I looked at him like, really? I don't need to deal with you. I don't need to deal with your shit. So we kicked him out. Oh, that, and he couldn't pay rent because he tried to sue his bank for something about his car that's in another state that he hasn't even tried to go and get since he's lived here in like 7 months. It's just maddening. Well, that's my little rant about my roommate who's now gone. Yay! Anyway, please, um, ugh, please subscribe and please, please, please leave me comments and messages. I'm willing to do pretty much anything. Anyway, bye!